Well, hello guys, it's Midgey's back here. We're another happy-sode, but it's not a happy-sode, because it's just a little quick thing I wanted to show you. So I'm in my creative world. Actually, all my creations are over there. I got an end portal. I was experimenting with zombie pigman farms. That's that. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is Ethos mob tower idea. And you can see the platforms, but this is a different kind of design. So yeah, basically what I wanted to show you everybody is, so I put these trapdoors here because I actually don't really know if it helps the rates at all, but it does register as a full block, so these creepers will actually register this as a full block and walk over it. But I do think it causes problems with all this different stuff, like mobs getting through and everything. So I'm still messing around with that. Like you can see that skeleton can't get through. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to take them out now. But yeah, so I line this up in a lateral kind of design, so this way it could fit underground nicely. I'm more thinking of my underwater base on Mineco, because then this could be underground for a ways, and then this dropper right here could like come up and bring make a mob water tower, which it pushes them up, and they could drop into my base or something like that. I was also thinking about having them like suffocate while trying to swim up far enough there they would die in like the water trying to come up. But yeah, this is a nice thing right here. Basically most things like this right here, the water, I wanted to show you, this is a little example, but I'll build another little example of what I was experimenting with. So mostly when you have like a little water whatever you call it, a little water mob transporter, it can work, but it also can't work, because with the iron golem farm it works because they're 2 blocks wide, but with most mobs they're just 1 block wide, so they can get stuck on the pressure plates. Let's see, it's grab. Let's see. So if you have the water right, coming like this, and it flows out 8 blocks and stops. So you put a pressure plate down like this to keep the water from flowing, and then you let this one go out. So that works, kind of. But the only problem is, when the mob is coming down, let's experiment with the zombie pigman, he's coming down, and he stops. So, I mean, that doesn't really work unless you have something to push him on to keep going. So, oh, now they're all going to be mad at me. So, let's see, I'm going to grab a different egg, because let's do a skeleton. So you could have something kind of fancy thing that comes down and pushes them along with a piston, but that jams up with all the other mobs. All the other mobs are coming down and getting pushed by the piston, everything. So I was just experimenting around, and I found a thing that works pretty well. And you also have to deal with this roof thing. So it's pretty cool. You can see right here the water is coming down, but if you look at the current of the water, it's still going this way. So it keeps the mobs coming along. So I put this here. It actually works with almost any mob. So let's see. Won't get caught on that, but this just keeps the mob going straight through like nothing else. And if you take this pressure plate out, this is what happens. See, now the water starts flowing this way, so they get stuck right here. But you have to put that pressure plate back. Oh, wrong spot. Oh, like this, and they just keep going. This way, it just literally does not stop. I did come up with another way though. If you have a skeleton like this, and but this has to be exposed to open air. So you see that gap between the first and second one, it have to be like that. This way he gets hurt and he keeps going, because automatically when the skeleton gets hurt, he jumps, and he tries to get towards the nearest like water or dark spot. So yeah, that's that. That's just my like water thing, and I'll show it to you in action up here. You can see right here. This is it in action. So these are the mobs coming down here. Now, I'm still working with it, I'm still experimenting, because you can see the mobs can kind of get caught up in certain spots, and with the mobs dropping down from above, they can get caught up in certain spots. Like, I'm trying to see if I can show you one, and this looks all like it's going fine. Man, I'm not so sure if there is one right now, but basically with the mobs here, let's find the opening. Should be right here. So basically, with the mobs in here, and start taking the trapdoors out, because I was just experimenting with this and seeing if that actually did help the spawn rates or anything. But, whoa, I guess it does not. So basically with the mobs coming out the middle right here, if a mob happens to be coming underneath and try to drop down, mobs do have a hitbox that you cannot pass through. Like if you see, if I go up here, I'm pushing the mob along, and I can go through them because it's a very small hitbox, or like a push box, I guess you'd call it. But if it tries to drop down on top of each other, they get stuck, and so it can clog up the system. Like, is this one right here? Nope, these guys are still moving. But this is a pretty efficient farm. It's basically just Ethos design with little spawn pads, but in kind of a lateral position instead of like a tower. The tower is more space efficient, but this is for like if you want to have something underground or something like that. And you can see this was only 10 minutes of sitting here, AFKing, and I took that out before. But you can see it's actually pretty awesome. It gets you a lot of gunpowder pretty fast, and yeah. So I just had this simple hopper design where they fall 46 blocks onto this hopper. I think it's 46, right? Let's see. It's from this block, Y of 57, and where are they falling from? They're falling from right here. Okay, so then it's a Y of 82, so that's, whoa. 57 minus 82 would be, I'm terrible at math, let's see. If you take 50 and 80, you get 30. It's approximately something like 30 blocks. I'm not gonna do the math. You guys probably are freaking out like now. It's like it's this for this. You can actually, but you can see how fast these kind of mobs are falling right now. Just a second ago. But I'm still experimenting, so I'm probably gonna build this on Minecraft. I hope you all enjoyed this little quick video. Be sure to build this. Oh yeah, here. Let's see if this. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this as a response to Etho's mob tower thing because I thought it was pretty cool. I probably some other people have come up with it, and I just like my like little transport thing. So, oh, and I wanted to show you this. Also works with like pigs and stuff, like just 1 block high things. You can see it just gets pushed right through. They try to swim up to the top, but it doesn't really affect it much. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all in the next episode of whatever it is. Bye guys.